Hi, it's Priscilla with Remax Crossroads, your real estate broker in GTA. Today, I want to walk you through the newest Toronto Real Estate Board monthly report in July. So if you have watched my past couple episodes monthly report, you probably remember after we hit the IC point in April, we gradually work out from the valley in May and June. And I was predicting based on the imbalance of supply and demand, July is going to have another strong recovery. It turns out to be true. So let's just directly go look at the most important factor. So this month, I did not compare with last month's sales data in June. Instead, I used March as benchmark. You probably remember the lockdown started from the second half of March. But the first 20 days in March, the market was still in a haywire, multiple offers all over the place. And that was a historical high in both transaction volume and average sold price. So now let's compare with March. So March, we realized almost 20% growth, average sold price growth comparing with 2019 March, and the average sold price hit almost 1 million. It was at 987,000. But in July, we even passed that number. We arrived, the average sold price arrived at above 1 million at 1.017 million. And this is 20% huge growth comparing with 2019 July. So when we come to this point, I want to share some of my experiences. Recently, lots of friends, they asked me, well, this pandemic, lots of people lost their job or at least experienced some level of salary loss. It's got to have some impact on the real estate market. But the stats, the reality says differently. I want to re-emphasize that Toronto real estate market is different than lots of other big cities in Western world, because this is the market with most aggressive immigrant policy, and Toronto is the biggest city, number one city who enjoy from the population influx generated by this policy. So the accommodation needs is driven by the newcomers come here to settle. So these people, they need to find a place to stay. And because lockdown stopped these people from entering the market because showing was not permitted, and so transactions were deferred. Right now, because the lockdown is lifted, lots of these accommodation needs, lots of these buyers, they quickly go back to the market. This has driven up the transaction volume. So as you can see from here, the total transaction volume went up 15% to even higher than same period last year, 2019. You probably have also noticed that the active listing is also become much better than May and June, leave alone April. It's 16% higher than last year. So this become a lot healthier. So buyers will have a bit more choices. But the transaction volume, the transaction volumes growth is at the same level as the increase of these active listings. So basically, this more supply is quickly digested by the higher demand. So again, our market remained at a very strong seller's market. It's only just 1.7 months inventory. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you have needs, especially it's for your own residence, please do not wait longer. Please do not hope the pandemic will bring you a more favorable market. You will turn into buyer's market so you can buy something at a good price. It's not happening. This is already the third month of recovery, and it's so far the strongest recovery, and the trend will continue. I predict right after the border opens and then foreign students and newcomers come in, the transaction volume is going to be even much higher than today. So the best way is to act fast. So if you have any recent home buying and selling plan, please feel free to contact me. I'd be more than happy to cater your home buying and selling strategy. Looking forward to connecting with you soon.